WON YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
In New York City, it's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the New York White Sox and the New York Yankees.
And now, your 2017...
And here come the New York White Sox onto the field here at Yankee Stadium. Let's take a look at the New York Yankees defense. You actually make it the batting lineup. You have to forgive me, folks. It's been a long time since I've done a Gamecast. Brett Saberhagen is on the mound for the New York White Sox. He has 19 wins and 8 losses so far. So far in the 2017 season. In the playoffs, he's been spectacular. He's on the mound here today for Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And let's take a look at the White Sox defense presented by Majestic Athletics. In the outfield, you have Jackson, Winfield, and Griffey. In the infield, you have Roberto, ALOMAR, Barry, Larkin, Jones, and GIAMBI. And catching the balls and strikes, Jorge Posada. A sought-out crowd here at Yankee Stadium, Old Yankee Stadium. We have a lot of explaining to do why we've been away so long on WON YouTube. But we're glad you could join us for Game 1 of the ALCS here on WON Sports. JACOBY ELLSBURY begins the ball game for the Yankees. He'll lead off, left-handed batter. Tonight's Gamecast powered by PlayStation 4. First pitch of the ball game by Saberhagen is chopped foul, strike one, and we are underway in the ALCS. The pitch, fouled away again. 0-2 on JACOBY ELLSBURY. The pitch coming by Saberhagen. Strike 3 is called, and the game begins with a strikeout. There's one down. Let's take a look at this by pitch. And man, did he just hook JACOBY on that pitch. A four-seam fastball. And there's one away, and now bring up DIDI GREGORIUS. In the postseason, 1 RBI, no home runs. His average around 385. This is the first live stream here on WON Sports. Hope you folks can hear me clearly, and hope you folks can hear the crowd background as well. If not, this Gamecast will not be edited and put as a regular presentation. First pitch by Saberhagen, ground ball, but foul to GIAMBI. A beautiful night for baseball here at the old stadium. As you can see in PS4 format, it looks absolutely spectacular. The pitch coming to DIDI, fouled away, and we'll do it again. Saberhagen set at the belt. The one-out delivery in the air to left field. And Reggie Jackson's got the ball in the catch. Is that Winfield? Yes, that's Winfield. There's 2 away. Well, here comes the big man, Aaron Judge. 143 average. He has had himself quite a rookie year. The pitch by Saberhagen, popped him up, foul ground, Posada. Under this one, puts it away for out number 3. Side retired. No hits, no runs. We played a half inning. It's the Yankees nothing and the Sox coming to bat. Back at the stadium. A look at the Sox manager, and here's the 1 through 9 lineup for the Sox. You got ALOMAR, BOGGS, Griffey Jr., Jackson, Winfield, Jones, Larkin, and GIAMBI, and Posada. And on the mound for the Yankees is Luis Severino. in the postseason, 2 starts. 0-1 is his record. His area 3.00. As we take a look now at the Yankees defense presented by Majestic Athletic. And in the outfield, you have Judge, Ellsbury, Gardner. The infield is DIDI, Castro, Bird, and Headley. And catching the balls and strikes, the Gold Glove winner, Gary Sanchez. As again, you look at a sold-out crowd here at the Old Stadium for Game 1 of the ALCS. It's the first time these two teams have faced each other when the White Sox were a New York team. Here is Alomar. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs so far in the postseason. Switch hitter batting left-handed here tonight. Just underway in a scoreless game of the ALCS, Game 1. The pitch by Severino. Swing and a miss, strike 1. What an upgrade from the PS3 to the PS4, eh, folks? Tremendous upgrade. Severino set again. The pitch on the way. Went too far, strike 2. And Alomar knows he messed up on that one. 0-2 on Roberto, the Hall of Famer. As you can tell, the White Sox are full of legends 1 through 9. The pitch on the way, line into right center field. That's going to be extra bases. It's ringing double. And Alomar's got a double. So, a double to lead off the first inning. A man's in scoring position for the White Sox as we take a look at this on replay. Boy, the man could run. He ran throughout his baseball career. He runs good in the video game form. Look, he hesitated for a moment. There's some good arms in the outfield for the Yankees. But still, Alomar was able to run into second base. So now the batter is Wade Boggs, who took over for the injured George Brett, who is done for the season after breaking his leg on a slide to second 2 months ago. The pitch is inside, 1-0. Boggs, of course, his resume with the Red Sox, the Yankees, and Tampa Bay has won only 1 championship, and that was with the Yankees back in '96. Severino is set. Man's at second base, 1 out. Actually, nobody out. My mistake on that ground ball. That'll not get the job done. Good play by the shortstop, Didi. They get the out at first. Runner stays put. 1 down.
Batting third, center fielder.
So that'll bring up the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr., hitting at .462, 2 home runs and a few RBIs. Before any of you watchers who are watching the live screen can say anything, yes, I know he spent his entire career, most of his career, with the M's and Reds, but he did have a stint with the White Sox. Not a successful stint. Well, you never know. Will he be in the MLB The Show 18 Sox lineup? That is yet to be determined. High fastball, swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 out, 1 on in a scoreless game, Game 1 of the ALCS. Severino set. And the pitch on the way. On the ground and a shortstop. That will not get the job done. And it's pulled off the bag. And Griffey beats the run. Didi with a good throw, but it was off the line. GIAMBI, not a very good first baseman, and it takes him off the bag. Runners now at first and second, and 1 out for the big man. Coming up to the plate for the White Sox, that's Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. It'll score that in E6, undoubtedly so. Severino all set. The 1-out delivery to Reggie on the ground, but foul. That was smashed. 0-1 is the count on Jackson. First and second, big opportunity for the Sox here. Severino with the 0-1 on the ground. Nice play by Didi. They get the force and they get the double play. Side retired. The Yankees get out of a jam. End of 1. It's Yankees nothing, Sox nothing.
For the Yankees, Patrick, Gary.
Brett Saberhagen on the mound right now. And there's a foul ball by Gary Sanchez. The count is 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Boy, you talk about an opportunity wasted As you see, the umpiring crew for the White Sox, actually for the game. Boy, that sounded so bad right now, didn't it? Hey, it's live, folks, so we're able to make these mistakes. The 0-2 to Sanchez fouled away. Yeah, big opportunity missed by the White Sox. The ball was hit hard many times, but DIDI was just there. Sox did not hit it to the right spot after they got the 2 men on. 0-2 now on Sanchez. Saberhagen set. Going with the fastball, and another foul ball it goes. Saberhagen set again. The pitch. Line right to GIAMBI, and he'll tag first for the first out of the second inning. So there's one down here in the Yankees' second inning. And I'll bring up STARLIN Castro, not Ramon Castro. Yikes. 333 average, 1 home run, and a couple of runs batted in. Trying to get off the schneid here in the playoffs. 1 out delivery, high fly ball, well into left field. WINFIELD goes under this one and put it away for out number 2. So there's 2 outs, and let's take a look at the brackets for 2017. As you see, the Sox and Yankees are facing each other. Winner of this series will face the National League champion, either the Cubs or the Dodgers. As you know, the Cubs lead the series 1-0. So here is Craig Bird, the first baseman, hitting at 2-6. It looked like 253. Went so fast, I can barely see it. The pitch, strike, 0-1. 1 out here, and actually 2 outs here in the inning. 0-1 on Bird. The pitch, line to third, but past Boggs. And the Yankees have a man on base, and the second inning continues. Good effort by Boggs, but to no avail. Now bring up Todd Frazier, a.k.a. the Todd Father. And even though it's a video game, you know in the offseason in real baseball what happened. He's with the Mets. That's fouled away. Strike 1. The pitch. Another foul ball. Strike 2. Again the pitch on the way. Another foul ball. The 2-out delivery is popped up in the air near the dugout. Posada dives, but he dove too early. It's now 0-2. Big opportunity there, but wasted. The 2-out delivery in the air to shallow left center. Coming on is Griffey Jr. Still coming on. He'll put it away. Side retired. One-hitter man is stranded. Middle of the second. Yankees 0, Sox 0 in Game 1 of the ALCS.
Left fielder, Dave Winfield.
Nope, that's a ball.
Winfield takes a ball to begin the inning. As you look at the split screen, one of the new additions here in the ball game. The pitch, line drive, base hit in the left center. And Winfield is on with a hit.
Third baseman, Shepard Jones.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
All right, we're back. Chipper Jones at the plate. And he hits it on the ground, base hit into right field. Runners now at first and second.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Gary Larkin.
Barry Larkin now the batter. First and second occupied. And nobody out. 1-0 is the count. The pitch. Larkin swings and misses. 1-1. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but we have just checked everything out. The levels are fine on both the microphone and the game audio, so we're A-OK. A Mad TV type of suggestion or saying or whatever. The pitch. Where was he reaching on that one? I have no idea. And now it's 1-2 on Barry Larkin. First and second, nobody out. 1-2 on Barry. Servino set. The pitch. Hit on the ground, base hit up the middle. Let's see if they'll send the first run. They will. He will not be able to score. Good throw by this for center fielder to keep the runners right where they are, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. And Jason Giambi, who has struggled most of this season as a Sox, in what he has said could be his final year in the majors, even if he's a legend, is not to play with the bases loaded and nobody out in game 1 of the ALCS. Bottom of the second. And the pitch on the way is down low, 1-0. Listen to this crowd here at the old stadium. Severino a little bit rattled here, hoping for his infield to play a Houdini act. 1-0 on Giambi. Severino set. The pitch. Swung on, fouled away, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Severino set. Once again. The pitch. Giambi swings and hits it deep to right field. Back is Judge. He makes the catch. He's going to get a double play out of it. Everybody was running, and they're 2 away. Wow. He thought he had an RBI hit. So did the first base runner. He's out. So instead of being 1 out, there's 2 outs. Second and third occupied for Posada. Severino set. First pitch to his former teammate is there for a strike. Another big opportunity wasted by the Sox, possibly if they're not able to get the 2 runs or at least 1 run in. 2 outs, 2 on. The 0-1 to Posada, hit on the ground, right to DIDI, and for the second inning in a row, the White Sox do not accomplish a thing. Second and third occupied and left stranded. End of 2 in game 1 of the LCS. Yankees and Sox scoreless. The third baseman, Chase Utley, will step in. Switch hitter, batting left-handed here tonight. It is game 1 of the ALCS. We have a dandy despite some audio problems, but now we're all set to go. And it's a no-score ball game in game number 1. There's a little looper into left field. Winfield under this one, he'll put it away for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11.
So now bring up Brett Gardner. As you look at this sold-out crowd, the old stadium, the old home of the Yankees, the new home of the Yankees is just across the street. Brett Gardner now the batter. And the pitch. Strike, 0-1. Saberhagen, 2 clean innings so far, has not surrendered a run. And another little looper, this time to left field, who's going to come up with it, and it looks like it could be nobody as it bounces right in front of Winfield. ALOMAR thought Winfield was going to get to that ball. He just ran right past the target, and there's a man at first and 1 out for JACOBY ELLSBURY. The pitch on the way, fouled away, strike 1. The pitch on the way again, fouled away, past Boggs, but nothing you could do. One out, 1 on. The 0-2 to ELLSBURY, another foul ball. We'll do it again. Again the pitch. Strike 3 right down the pipe. And there are 2 outs. Good pitch by Saberhagen to get his man. Still a man at first, but now there's 2 outs for DIDI Gregorius, who has been a busy bumblebee in the infield, able to help the Yankees get out of 2 straight innings of potential disaster areas. The pitch to DIDI, fouled away, strike 1. Again the pitch. Line right to GIAMBI. He'll tag first. Inning over. Middle of the inning. No score between the Yankees and Sox in Game 1 of the ALCS. Roberto Alomar, the batter, 1 for 1 with a double back in the first, but was stranded. 2 innings in a row, the Sox have had hits, had man in scoring position, but they have not been able to come through with any runs scored. In the right center field, that's carrying a long way, and that's going to be extra bases. And for Alomar, his 2nd double of the night, he's on to lead off the 3rd with a double.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Wade.
That is good piece of hitting by Roberto Alomar. And now his Hall of Fame counterpart, Wade Boggs, now comes to the plate. 1 on, nobody out. Man's at second base in a scoreless game. Severino is set. And the pitch on the way. He lost that one. Ball 1. Alomar could have went to 3rd, but he elected not to. Sanchez has a good arm, so you can't fool him on that one. Boggs tonight grounded out back of the 1st. Had a big RBI chance his first time up. The 0-1 underway, hit on the ground over the hole, right to DIDI again. A long throw, what a play by Gregorius. Holy cow, he's been a vacuum cleaner in the infield here tonight. Take a look at this on the show track. He pulled a Jeter. What a play by DIDI Gregorius. Man, oh man. So now the meat of this order is coming up now, and that is Ken Griffey Jr. Man's at second base, 1 out. Again, a man in scoring position for the Sox. The pitch on the way. Swung on and belted. High in the air. Deep to left center. So long farewell. The White Sox strike first. 2-0. Ken Griffey Jr. finally puts the Sox on the board. It will not be 3 squandered innings tonight. 2-0 Sox. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Ken Griffey Jr., this bud's for you. He hit that ball deep into the black, almost in the black area in left center field. How about Ken Griffey? And he knew it immediately the moment it left the bat. 2-0 Sox. On a home run by Ken, and now here's Reggie Jackson.
Now batting.
So the New York Sox finally strike first. The pitch coming to Jackson. Another rip, but foul this time. Man, oh man. The 0-1 to Reggie. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 1 out, 2 runs in. Base is empty. The 0-2 to Mr. October. He swings and misses, and another universe he goes, and now there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Dave.
I'll bring up Dave Winfield. Winfield has hit the ball a couple of times hard, but to no avail. Severino nursing a 2-run deficit right now. Winfield 1 for 1 here tonight. For those who are watching live, forgive me, I've been rusty. I've not done a Gamecast in seven months, let alone a live stream. So I welcome those of you who are watching. As there's a short ground ball right back to the mound. Severino got his man, side retire, but not before a 2-run shot off the bat of the kid. Ken Griffey puts the Sox on top, 2-0 at the end of 3 of Game 1 of the ALCS. Aaron Judge popped out back in the first inning. He'll lead off here.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron
And the pitch coming is on the ground toward the hole, base hit in the left field. So Aaron Judge leads off the ball game in the potential, leads off the fourth inning actually, not the ball game, but the fourth inning with a single through the hole, and I'll bring up Gary Sanchez, the potential tying run for the Yankees. You hear the reception from the White Sox crowd. The pitch coming. Line, and they're going to get the double. Nope. That was a mistake by the shortstop ALOMAR. He forgot how many outs there were. So instead of a double play, it is a fielder's choice, and a runner moves to second base. STARLIN CASTRO now the batter. 0 for 1, flew out back in the second inning. And the pitch coming. Popped them up third base side. Wade Boggs calls off everybody and makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Coming up, Craig Bird. Bird 1 for 1 here today, singled back in the second inning. Man's at second base. Yankees trying to cut the lead in half. It's 2-0 Sox. There's the strike, and the count is 0-1. Saberhagen set at the belt. The pitch coming. Hit hard. Going to be a tough one for ALOMAR. He'll get his man. Side retired. One hitter man is stranded. Middle of the fourth. 2-0 Sox lead. Chipper Jones now the batter. 1 for 1. Singled back in the second inning.
Third baseman.
Chipper Jones at the plate. Switch hitter batting left-handed. Severino nursing a 2-0 deficit in game 1 of the ALCS. Chipper fouls it back late on that one. Likes to get that one back. He won't. Count is 0-1. 2-0 Sox on the 2-run homer by Griffey Jr. back in the third. The pitch to Chipper. He's way out on that one. 0-2. It'll be an 0-2. Severino set. The pitch to Chipper. Struck him out swinging. Well, after the home run, Severino trying to get back into the groove. So far, so good. He's gotten a couple of big batters with some big swings and misses. And now bring up Barry Larkin, the shortstop, as we take a look at the pitch sequence. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night for Chipper Jones. Larkin, left-handed batter, playing shortstop here today. Or is it second base? Into deep right field. It's fair. It's gone. It's gone and fair. Solo shot for Barry Larkin, and no doubt about the big man. And it's 3-0 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run? Hey, Barry Larkin, this bud for you. An opposite field jolt. That ball left the park out of nowhere like a speeding bullet. And let's take a look at this home run. 416 feet the other way. He knew it was gone. The only question was it going to stay fair? It's clearly stayed fair into the lower deck and left right field. That is some kind of power. And it's 3-0 Sox. And now here's Giambi. And the pitch to Jason. Fouled away, strike one. That is the second home run of the ball game. Hit by the Sox in this contest tonight. The 0-1 to Giambi, swing and a miss, 0-2. Severino set again. The pitch on the way, line to deep right field, but it's foul. Nothing in two. Severino set. The pitch on the way. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Good battle between Giambi and Severino. Again the pitch. On the ground. Right to the first baseman. That's Bird. He'll tag the bag for 2 outs. So Giambi's retired. His struggles continues as a White Sox. And now bring up Jorge Posada. Posada, switch hitter, batting left-hander here tonight. Grounded out his last time out. And that was back in the second inning. Runners in after Barry Larkin's solo shot to right field. Severino set. And a 2-out delivery. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Boy, I'll tell you what, the Sox look over anxious in this game. Fans cheering Jorge in the background, into right center field. That's carrying a long way, and it is gone! A home run for Jorge Posada! That ball just kept on carrying and carrying. A line drive jolt for Jorge Posada. That is the third home run of the game for the Sox, the second one in this inning, and it is a 4-0 White Sox lead. And once again, fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Jorge Posada, this bud for you. Man, he put a jolt into that one. That could have been a double or a ringing single. Instead, it's a home run to hit off the stairs and right. And I'll bring up Roberto Alomar. 4-0 Sox here in the bottom of the fourth. And Roberto lines it but fouls. Strike one. Severino set. The pitch on the way to Roberto into left field. That's carrying a long way. Outfielder going back. Way back. And Gardner makes the catch. Side retire. But not before. 2 home runs put the Sox on top more. This time by 4. End of 4. 4-0 Sox lead. Todd Frazier now the batter. 0 for 1 here tonight. Flew out his last time up.
Todd Frazier.
As his club is down by 4 in Game 1 of the ALCS. Yours truly, Jot Rios. Glad you joined us for Sox Playoff Baseball on W.O.N. Sports. Popped up into right field. Jackson lost it for a moment, but now he has it. And there is your first out of the 5th inning.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
If you're watching our live Gamecast, I say thank you for watching. If you're watching us pre-recorded, hey, I thank you for watching. Obviously, if you're watching it already pre-recorded, we know that we put in all the presentation stuff. But we thank you for watching, whether it's live or on tape. In the left field, Winfield puts it away for 2 quick outs. So Jackson would have put out and Winfield would have put out. And now bring up Brett Gardner. As you look again at the field, a beautiful night for baseball. And here's Brett Gardner, 1 for 1 here tonight. Left-handed batter, outfielder and left. Ran it right up the middle and right to the shortstop. And they get their man. Good play by Larkin, side retired. We are halfway through in Game 1 of the LCS. It's the Sox 4 and the Yankees nothing. We're now going to pause for station identification.
It's been quite a week for me. Home, a new job, a new city. What else could a girl ask for? What was that woman's problem? Why was she following me like that? She gave me quite a scare.
I'm Detective Mara from the Chicago Police Department. I'm actually here concerning the death of Mark Luther. I've been traveling the country the last few weeks and looking to find people who seem to know some information about that.
Oh, what does that have to do with me?
It has a lot to do with you because you know him.
I don't know what you mean. I didn't know any Mark Luther.
That's BS, lady. Or should I call you Superwoman?
How dare you? I never worked with any Luther and I'm not Superwoman.
Sure you are. Remember the good times where you worked with him to destroy the whole town of Scarborough and all those innocent people?
Get the hell out of my house!
Oh, did I strike a nerve?
Get the hell out, Detective Mara! She's not a police detective. She's Mark Luther's daughter.
Indeed, I am Mark Luther's daughter. There was no reason for you to let Supergirl kill my father.
Let's be honest. Your dad was an evil man. He enjoyed killing people for fun, and I just can't approve of that kind of human being. We're lucky that the government found me in the condition that I was in after your father's death. The entire evil residue that he injected me with is completely gone, but the powers are still here, and I'm going to use them for good.
You probably found out that I wasted your time and tricked you. You're probably angry as hell. And you know what? I frankly don't care. I have some unfinished business to settle with you. So if you have the guts to do it, meet me at 125 West 9th Street. It's a small place with a pool house attached. So come and show yourself, if you dare, super bitch. Sincerely, Karen Luther, aka your worst nightmare.
I've had enough of this creature. This woman is getting on my last nerves. Well, she asked for it, and she's gonna get it. Not today. No, I have to bring Karen Luther to justice. And that means no cooling off breaks, not for a crime fighter.
Oh, but Superman, I insist you cool off. This is only the beginning, Superwoman. When you snap out of it and come to the surface, you're going to be in for the fight of your useless life.
Back at Old Yankee Stadium, Wade Boggs stepping in now. Has had a tough night 0 for 2. Yours truly, John Therios, here in Game 1 of the ALCS at the Old Stadium. Sox and Yankees in the best of 7. And that's lined to deep left center. That's carrying a long way, and it's off the wall and left. Boggs breaks his 0 for 2 slump and stands in with a double to begin the 5th inning. So Wade Boggs joins the hit parade in this contest. And I'll bring up Ken Griffey, who homered to dead left center field his last time up, a no-doubter into dead left center. Here he is again with a man at second and nobody out. 4-0 Sox. Severino throws the first pitch. Is hit hard the other way, and Griffey's got another hit. Boggs moves to third, first and third, and nobody out for the Sox. They have something cooking here in the 5th inning. That was a hot shot to left. And now bring up Mr. October. Reggie is going to face a new pitcher. As you see, Joe Girardi coming on to the mound. That is it for Severino. So while the new pitcher comes out of the bullpen, we'll step aside. Back at the old stadium, Chad Green steps in. He'll be the new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Yankees. This will be his 2nd game. He has a clean sheet despite pitching the last couple of innings. So Reggie will face Chad Green. First and third occupied and nobody out. And the pitch by Green on the other way, right to DIDI. There's one away. Boy, I tell you, as I told you early in the broadcast, he has been a vacuum cleaner in the infield. So I'll bring up Dave Winfield. Dave 1 for 2 with a single back in the 2nd inning. Big opportunity for the Sox to run away with this one. Adam Warren is in the bullpen for the Yankees just in case. Winfield on the ground. That's going to be a double play. There's one, and there's two. Nice scoop up there by Giambi. Side retired. Once again, the Sox squander an opportunity to add more runs. At the end of 5, it's the Sox 4 and the Yankees nothing in Game 1 of the ALCS. Top of the 6th, we march on to, and JACOBY ELLSBURY, the left-handed batter and center fielder, will step in with his club down 4-0. Yours truly, Ja Trios. Glad you could join us for Sox playoff baseball. And that is popped up in the left field. Dave Winfield puts it away for out number 1. This is our first live stream on W.O.N. Channel 9. Obviously, once this live stream is over, we will download the live stream video, re-edit it for your pleasure, and we'll upload it again. DIDI GREGORIUS steps in now. He'll step in with 1 out and nobody on, and hits that one a long way. Down the right field line, and foul. Strike 1. That was close. The pitch. Fouled away again, 0-2. Yep, Saberhagen wants that one back. 0-2 delivery is right back to Saberhagen. He has his man. 2 outs here in the 5th. So far, so good for Brett Saberhagen. He don't look tired at all. And surrendered some small hits here and there, but so far nothing big. But that could change. Speaking of big, Aaron Judge, 1 for 2, singled back in the 4th. And the pitch is fouled away, strike 1. That's pulled foul again, 0-2. That's Saberhagen a strike away from getting out of this inning, having a clean sheet. 0-2 delivery. He struck him outside, retire. 5 impressive innings for Brett Saberhagen. In the middle of the 6th, it's the Sox 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back at the stadium, Chipper Jones leads off the bottom of the 6th with his club up 4-0 here in Game 1 of the ALCS. Sox have hit 3 home runs, a 2-run shot by Griffey and a solo shot by Larkin and Posada. Chad Green still on the mound for the Yankees. First pitch is fouled away, strike 1. Jones batting on the left side this time and fouls that one away again, 0-2. That's it on the ground, right to Bird, and there's 1 down. So they'll bring up Barry Larkin, who homered to right field his last time up, and I mean it was a rocket shot. He's a perfect 2 for 2 here tonight in this contest. And looking to continue his perfect night, trying to get a man on board. Base is empty now, 1-0. And that's hit in the air to right field. And nice one-handed catch by Judge. He's just showing off there. And there's 2 away. So I'll bring up Jason Giambi. We told you how much he has struggled. He's 0 for 2 here tonight. Flew out back in the 4th inning. 4-0 Sox. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th in Game 1 of the ALCS. The pitch by Green on the ground right to Bird. He's there. And there's an out. And there's your inning. End of 6. 4-0 Sox in Game 1 of the ALCS. Here's your line score. The Sox scored 2 runs in the 3rd and 4th inning. They have 10 hits. The Yankees only had 3 hits and 1 error. So not a blowout situation. It is still a ball game. Even though it's 5-0, but Brett Saberhagen has kept the Yankees offense in check. And here's one of those guys he's kept in check. Gary Sanchez, who's 0 for 2 here tonight. Saberhagen delivers a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Sanchez. Fouled away. 0-2, and a fan falls onto the field. Oh, 2 on Sanchez. Saberhagen set at the belt. The pitch. Fouled away near the dugout. Oh, that ball bounced someplace. Oh, 2 again. Ground ball right to GIAMBI. 1 down. So Sanchez now 0 for 3. That may be his night batting-wise, unless the Yankees can muster up some runs here. The batter now is STARLIN CASTRO. He's 0 for 2 here tonight. Flew out his last time up. Bases empty, 1 out. 4-0 Sox. And the pitch by Saberhagen is a strike, 0-1. Boy, he has had that four-seamer working tonight. This will be pitch number 50. The 1-out delivery. He'll make it count with a ground ball to GIAMBI. He'll tag first, and there's quickly 2 down. So 2 putouts in a row delivered by GIAMBI thanks to the ground ball. And the batter now will be Craig Bird, the left-handed batter, first baseman, 1 for 2 here tonight, singled back in the 2nd inning. A 4-run deficit for the Yankees, but I tell you what, against Saberhagen they have been cold as ice. Foul ball, strike 1. The pitch. Another ground ball. Can GIAMBI get his man? You bet. Side retired. 3 putouts by the Giambino. It's time to stretch at the Old Stadium in Game 1 of the ALCS. It's the Sox 4 and the Yankees nothing. Well, Jorge Posada hit a home run his last time up in the 4th inning. He'll lead off the 7th with the bases empty and started at the bottom of the 7th, about to get underway with his club up 4-0. Chad Green on the mound for the Yankees. And there she goes. Kiss it goodbye. Make it 5-0 Sox. So long, farewell. Georgie juices one for the 2nd time tonight. And that may be the dagger the Sox were looking for. It's 5-0 New York. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Jorge Posada, this bud's for you. I got to see where that ball landed. We were stuck in home plate. Well, let's see where this ball landed. Here we are, home run home tracker, the show track. Exit velocity. My, oh my. In the upper deck it went. Would love to see that ball go in the upper deck with our regular broadcast camera, but obviously, as you know, the home run camera is a priority when it comes to the game, the show. So now here's Roberto Alomar. And he swings and misses 0-1. Boy, that was a bomb by Posada. His 2nd of the night. And that one was a no-doubter. Alomar rips up a foul. By the way, that's home run number 4 hit by the Sox here tonight. Alomar hits one high in the air to right center field. It'll be caught by the center fielder ELLSBURY for the first out of the 7th inning. We now bring up Wade Boggs. Boggs has a hit his last time up, a double, back in the 5th inning. A run is in on the Posada home run, 1 out, bases empty. 5-0 Sox, Green on the mound. And Boggs hits it a ton to right center. Kiss it goodbye. So long, farewell. A monster shot into the bleacher creatures. Oh, you could tell he's happy on that one. It is now 6-0 New York. And fans, once again, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Wade Boggs, this bud for you. That is the 5th home run hit by the Sox in this game here tonight. And folks, that was no cheapie. That was a bomb by Mr. Boggs, who obviously filling in the shoes for a fan favorite George Brett, who's out for the year. Well, boy, he's filling those shoes nicely. That one was a no-doubter. As you see on the show track, how far that ball went. It went pretty far. Second home run in the inning, and the 5th in his game total. Here's Ken Griffey.
Ken Griffey Jr.
6-0 Sox. And it's a swing and a miss. 0-1. 0-1, 1 out. The pitch to the kid. High fastball. He was aiming for the upper deck on that one. It is now 0-2 on the Ken. A little chopper up the middle into the looping center, and the second baseman, Castro, makes the catch. And there is now, as we'll tell you, Georgie Jackson's at the plate. You know, I forgot how many outs there were. Again, it's been 7 months, folks. 2 outs, bases empty, 2 runs in on 2 solo shots. Reggie hits it high in the air to center. He knew he missed it. ELLSBURY under this one, side retired. But the Sox hit 2 home runs in this inning, and there were no cheap shots. At the end of 7, Sox 6, Yankees nothing in the ALCS Game 1. We're now going to pause for station identification.
Fry here.
LaRussa here. Are you ready for this year's Busch Crosstown Classic?
No, I'm just admiring this year's Busch Crosstown Classic display.
I see it too, Skipper.
Real handsome. Oh, thanks, Tony.
I meant the display, Skip. What do you think of the mug?
Oh, you mean the free Busch Crosstown mug fans get when they buy a case of Busch beer?
Yeah, Jim. You look real good next to it.
Tony, you never look better yourself.
I'm Paul Joya, Chairman of the State Public Service Commission. A new area code, 718, is being introduced to meet the growing demand for telephone numbers in New York City. The 718 area code includes Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. Manhattan and the Bronx remain 212. For calls within your area code, you dial as usual. When calling between area codes, dial 1, the area code, and the number. There is no extra charge for these calls. The new 718 area code will ensure the telephone service we need for a growing New York.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Todd Frazier.
Back in the stadium, Todd Frazier now at the plate. They begin the 8th inning. A little looper in the right. Jackson near foul ground. Can't get to it. Strike 1. If you have just joined us, this is our first live stream on W.O.N Sports. And the Sox have hit 5 home runs in Game 1 of the ALCS, the 2017 ALCS. Now, I know you folks who are watching live probably would like an explanation of why we've been away for 7 months. Well, for me personally, I've been busy with my radio stuff and obviously Supergirl projects. But starting in September, I recently got a job that I've been wanting to land for a long time in order to get the PS4, which you're watching now. As Frazier fouls it back. So I was away, and I decided to give doing gamecasting a break until I got the PS4. Of course, 7 months later, here I am, and bringing it to you. So I've been away because of life. Life does happen. But I am going to be back in full strength. Speaking of that, GIAMBI's in full strength to catch that ball. And there's an out. But I am now in full strength, and you'll be seeing a lot more content from me. Live streams always, and of course pre-recorded, re-edited / production streams on W.O.N Sports. So happy to be back after 7 months. JACOBY ELLSBURY hits it high and deep to right, but foul. 0-1. Saberhagen in his 8th inning of work. A clean sheet so far. Ahead 0-2. The pitch on the way. Strike 3. On the inside corner, and ELLSBURY does not agree. There's 2 away. And now bring up Brett Gardner. Gardner 1 for 2 tonight with a single back in the 3rd inning. Bases empty, 6-0 Sox. Here in the top of the 8th of Game 1 of the ALCS. That's popped up in the right. Reggie Jackson under this one, and Brett Saberhagen has 8 clean innings. Middle of the 8th in Game 1 of the ALCS. Sox 6, Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Tommy Kingley will come in to pitch for the Yankees. Trying to slow down this Sox offense. Here is Dave Winfield.
Left fielder, Dave Winfield.
Sox with 6 runs. All runs scored on a home run. A total of 5 home runs hit tonight by the Sox. Winfield fouls it back, strike 1. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-2 now on Winfield. 6-0. And the pitch is fouled away, 0-2. The pitch on the way to Winfield. In the air to right field. That's carrying a long way back. And it's gone! So long, farewell! Home run number 6 of the ball game. And it's now 7-0 Sox. That ball left the park in a hurry. And once again, fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Dave Winfield, this butt for you. Boy, we've seen a lot of hard-hit balls that look like they're not going to get out. Yet they do, and that's one of them. Boy, that was a line drive shot that just got over the fence. And I mean just got over the fence. And now it's Chipper Jones, switch hitter batting left-handed. 7-0 Sox here in the 8th. And Chipper hits a drive deep to right. There's no doubt about that one. That is the 7th home run hit in this game for the Sox. And now it's 8-0 New York. Holy cow, the Sox are flexing their muscles here in the late innings of this ball game. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Once again, Chipper Jones, this buzz for you. Back-to-back go the Sox. As we take a look at the home run, thanks to Show Tracks, you see the exit velocity and the launch angle and the hang time and the projected distance. A long, long home run. And now here's Barry Larkin, who hit a home run earlier. It is now 8-0 White Sox, and that's hard hit to right, but right to Judge.
Now batting,
7 home runs hit in this ball game. And now bring up GIAMBI. Well, that ball was smoked. We'll do it again, a live stream tomorrow, God willing. If you're watching us, we'll be next with Game 2 of the ALCS. GIAMBI fouls it back, strike 1. And right now, with the look of things, Sox may lead this series 1-0, but crazy things have happened. 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to GIAMBI. The pitch. Down low, 1-2. The pitch on the way. GIAMBI hits it on the ground. Past the shift in the right center. Well, GIAMBI gets off the schneid with a base hit. And I'll bring up Jorge Posada, who has gone deep twice here tonight. Good piece of hitting by GIAMBI there. And here's Posada, still batting on the left side. And he ground balls it to Sexton. And that's a double play. Side retired, but not before the Sox score 2 more runs. Last 6 for the Yankees in game 1 of the ALCS. They're down 8-0 against the White Sox. How impressive it is. Brett Saberhagen will come in to try to close out the game. We're in the 9th inning of game 1 of the ALCS, and JACOBY ELLSBURY is the batter. Saberhagen so far, and here's a drive deep to right. If it's fair, it's gone, and it's gone. I was about to say the shutout intact. Instead, the shutout is gone, and so was that ball. Upper deck blast is now 8-1 Sox. ELLSBURY creams that one. What a shot by JACOBY ELLSBURY. That is some big time power. And now here's DIDI GREGORIUS. Still no action in the White Sox bullpen as it's popped up in the first base side. GIAMBI makes the catch, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge, the batter. 1 for 3 with a single back in the 4th. He pops it up, foul ground, first base side. GIAMBI there. And the Sox are 1 out away for taking game 1.
Up next for the Yankees, Castro. Gary.
So the last hope is Gary Sanchez. Sox are 1 out away for taking game 1.
Up next for the Yankees, Castro. Gary.
So the last hope is Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Saberhagen set. The pitch. He lines it right to Boggs. He'll throw to first. Sox win game 1. 8-1 is your final score. A dominant performance despite the home run surrender to ELLSBURY. Brett Saberhagen goes all the way. A game 1 victory for Saberhagen. A game 1 victory for the Sox. They'll head in tomorrow hoping to make this series 2-0 in their favor. Yankees had no answer for Brett Saberhagen. And I mean none at all. We'll come back and wrap things up in just a moment.
Carlton Fisk calls all my pitches. Even this one for these washable, durable White Sox placemats from your hometown Pizza Hut restaurants. Oh yeah. Just order any Pizza Hut pizza and get a set of 2 White Sox placemats for just 89 cents. There are 4 White Sox placemats in all, and they're available only at your hometown Pizza Hut restaurants. Hey, what's that? Fork ball. Fork ball? I don't even have a fork ball. Where'd you learn to catch?
Back at the stadium, 8-15-0 for the Sox, 1-4-1 for New York. The Yankees. Severino gets the loss. Brett Saberhagen gets the win. What a ball game. Here's your play of the game, and that is Jorge Posada. What a night this gentleman had, hitting home run after home run after home run. As we take a look at the Topps Baseball Bubble Cup card player of the game, undoubtedly is Jorge Posada. He hit 2 home runs, and one of them was never going to come back to this orbit. An absolute missile. Jorge Posada is tonight's Topps Baseball Bubble Cup card player of the game. Be sure to join us next time for Game 2 of the ALCS between the New York White and the New York Yankees. Until then, this is yours truly, Jonathan Reels, hoping your game's a good game. Thanks for watching our very first live stream. We'll be back again later on for Game 2.